Did Tyreek Magee got its fair chance with the Reggae Boyz, or did he not? Anyways, people, this is a discussion we're gonna have. We're gonna speak about a few things. As you can see here, schoolboy football, Jamaica Premier League, time in Belgium, Reggae Boyz debut, and will he get another opportunity? Because Tyreek, so we're gonna speak about a little bit about his transition. Where does the glamour came from? What has it done to him? And did he really got a fair opportunity with the Reggae Boyz senior team? So I have some details here after some research. Yeah. And plus a bit of knowledge from, from what I've already known. So I'm going to use this here and divulge the Tyreek Magee case. Anyways, before I get into that, people, please smash that like button if you're here. It's the regular thing for you guys to do. So just please it. Maybe you're gonna please. And also hit the subscribe button if you like the content, if you like the program, if you like the show, please do so. And certainly share it and let other persons get an understanding of where most Jamaican fans are, and another way how to look at another perspective of to look at Tyreek Magee's career in entirety. So as I said, do those good things, people. Do those good things. So the 23-year-old was born in August 27, 1999. An attacking midfielder, also can play left wing. Now, let's start off first with the first topic here, as you can see up top. As you can see here, schoolboy football. Now, schoolboy football is where Tyreek Magee got all the hype, as what they would say. The hype. That's where it came from. That's where the majority of the world know Tyreek Magee from schoolboy football. Now, what you found out is that because so much persons invested emotionally, physically, whatever, in supporting Tyreek Magee, they expected him to really hit the heights and go on. During his schoolboy football career, playing at Jamaica College, during that time period, it was phenomenal. One of the most, I think, the three most talked about schoolboy footballers I have seen or heard of, I would say Tyreek Magee, Alex Marshall, and Dujan Richard Whisper. Those are the three most talked about schoolboy footballers I've seen. I've known others, like when time Jordan Fletcher did a play. I said JJ. There's more. There's definitely more. But speaking about these three players, the name at that point in time was ringing right across Jamaica. And then now, because their name was ringing like that, at the schoolboy level, there's a lot of high hope and expectations on these youngsters. Now, according to transfer market, his valuation is 250,000 euros. That's actually a lot of money. Right now, I'm going to take 100. I'm going to take 50,000. Anyways, so his under 20 debut started. So this is what happened now. We want to find out that the hype that he gets, was it valued? First of all, for the schoolboy level, yes, it was valued. That particular hype was valued because at that point in time, he was one of the best schoolboy football players. So at that point, it was valued. So let's move away now from schoolboy. Let's go to the next talking point, which is Jamaica Premier League. When he was in Jamaica Premier League, he was very, very good. It was really, really good. I think he had 19 appearances in the Jamaica Premier League. Not a lot. Because after that, he actually moved. That's when he made that move to Belgium. Somewhat similar to what happened to Shamar Nicholson. A small time spent in the Jamaica Premier League. Then move on to... What did he win? I think it was... Same Belgium, Charleroi. I think it was Charleroi. Was it Charleroi? No, I think it was Domsdale on his place. He went. I don't remember with Boza. Anyways, we're not speaking about Boza. No, he made his debut. Is under 20 debut in JP. Well, we move over from JP. It's not a lot. He made his debut. In 2018 under Ricardo Gardner. They played against USA twice. The first game he played was on the 7th of September 2018. They lost that game 3-1 actually against USA. Now, in the 2018, on the U20 championship, this is where Tyreek Magee kind of explode. Now, yes, he performed extremely well at at schoolboy football, but this specifically was where Tyreek Magee was seen on the international stage, and this is where people from in the wild aspect of global football would have seen him at the 2018 Under 20 Championship. He had 4 appearances in those championships, three goals and 3 assists. So that's basically a 6 goal contribution in those 4 appearances. And he played 90 minutes in all those 4 appearances. And one of those goals he scored in a tie versus Mexico, 2-2. And at that particular time, with that under 20 team, who did really well during that time period, that's when Tyreek Magee was one of the man for the team. And that's when Tyreek Magee name became more of an international standard, specifically in the CONCACAF region. So now, doing what he did in schoolboy football, getting a lot of praises in schoolboy football, now he went on to the national team, national under 20 team, went in the CONCACAF under 20 championship, performed like that, and that is where it took another step, where people are now saying that we need to see him for the senior team. And that's where Theodore Tapper Whitmore came in now. Now, with the transition to the senior team, that's a total different gravy. So, even though he got a lot of recognition from schoolboy football, a lot of recognition, a lot of hype, a lot of name calling from schoolboy football, going in the CONCACAF Under 20 Championship, that particular year was a huge turning factor for him, because now he went onto the international stage and he performed extremely well on the international stage, and that is where now his name would have been now touted, said, hey, we need to see him in the national team. So certainly that would have made everything quite different. So seeing him on the international stage, people are saying, hey, this man is really ready for the senior team. Following year, 2019, that is where Tyreek Magee got his call up, June 6, 2019, got his call up to play against, I think it was USA. So fortunately, all them debuts against USA. He only played 13 minutes in that game. And actually lost, Jamaica won that game 1-0. Jamaica won that game. That's one of the games that Tapper defeated USA. Won the game 1-0. It was an international friendly. No, so he got that. So he got his senior debut now. Now, the problem is this now. He got his opportunity under a coach who's not very familiar or known to use attacking midfielders, these creative type of players. And these are similar players to him, creative type of players. And he's not known to use these type of players. So, after that, that's when we saw him move on to, that's when we saw Tyreek Magee moving on to Belgium, where things kind of it was a good, initially, it was a big thing, because Tyreek Magee did well at schoolboy football level, did well at the under 20 level in CONCACAF, now gone to Belgium. That's a big thing. It's a huge thing. But unfortunately, it didn't necessarily materialize as how they would want it to. His time in Belgium was not really the best. He spent so much years in Belgium and only amassed like about 7 appearances or so, and for the first team, and it's not a good look, honestly. So we don't want to lament on that. Now, his total appearance for the senior Reggae Boyz team, the total appearance for the senior Reggae Boyz team is 9 appearances, 0 goals, 0 assists, and a total of 365 minutes. That's basically 4 games. No, a lot of 13 minutes, a lot of this, a lot of that. But was he that good during those 9 appearances? That's the question I want to ask. Was he that good? No, I have 4 datas. I have 4 datas available from 4 of those games that he played. These are his ratings: 6.8, 6.6. This is 6.8, 6.8 against Costa Rica, 6.5 against USA, 6.8 against Costa Rica, 6.3 against USA. So 4 games. So these 4 datas were available, and this is actually what I got to work with. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you guys some statistics, the glaring statistics, that the ones that stood out to me the most in his appearance for the senior team. These are the ones that stood out to the most. It's passing. Its passing percentile was significantly high across all 4 games. I'm just using these 4 games, people. It's passing percentile. And the reason I'm using these 4 games, these are the games he played 161 minutes, 84 minutes, and 81 minutes. And next one was like about 40 minutes. So these are the games that he played the most minutes in. So I'm using this assessment based off the games that he actually got some sufficient minutes. Now, his passing percentile is quite high. It's averaging between 85 to 90 passing percentile. That's actually quite a lot for the international level. At a youngster. We do know that he's a very good passer of the ball. Clean, very, very clean. He's a technical player, really, really technical player. So that's one of the first aspects that stood out the most. Second was the amount of time that he lost possession. He lost possession a total of 31 times in 4 games. 4 games, 31 times in 4 games. Now, I do know that attacking midfielders do make a lot of miss passes and all these type of things, but you don't tend to lose the ball a lot at that level. You can't afford to do that. Another one, successful dribbles. Throughout all 4 games, he completed a total of 5 successful dribbles, attempting 6. So that's actually 90+% in dribbles. So which means that technically he can carry the ball. Duels. This is also one of the glaring thing. He's not a tackler. We all know that he's not a tackler. But certainly these are areas that he has to work on. During that time period, he attempted 29, he engaged in 29 duels and only came out with 9 successes. So that's actually 31%. So that's way low. At least bring it in the 50% in that region. For a midfielder, you have to be very much engaging in the game. So the question now is, during that time period, despite his stats are, you have good points, you have bad points, during that time period, we could look at it that him under Tyreek Magee under Tupper was not the best fit. Was never the best fit. But you could also say, did he get fair enough chance? Was that more than enough chance? Did Tupper coach other players who were also not the best fit, i.e. Ravel Morrison, but still kind of flourish as well? So we could say that it's tit for tat. Tupper would have coached, Theodore Whitmore would have coached players who would not suit his system, but in the same sense, they do perform well, do get the best, try their best as well. But in the other aspect, we could say that Tyreek Magee maybe is not like every other player. When he needs that assurance, he needs those kind of comforting, maybe a shoulder on the arm, and he's possibly that type of player. But certainly, playing under Theodore Tupper was not a favorite player to use an attacking midfielder. The favorite type of coach to use an attacking midfielder could also be the detriment to him. But necessarily, the question now is did Tyreek Magee necessarily get the best opportunity under Theodore Tupper Whitmore? And as stated, as I stated earlier, these are the questions that we tend to ask him, and I wanted you guys to do, after assessing all of these data, after assessing all of these statistics, what are your thoughts on it? Do you think that Tyreek Magee got his fair chance, or do you think that there's still more to get from him, and it wasn't that fair because of the coach that he went that he was playing under, who would not be favored his skill set? So tell us what you think in the comment section, people. I don't know. I'm going to leave that decision to you. I will see how we can reason that out in the comment section. Please, people, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and this has been a good one. MG Sports TV, people. We're out. Boom. Oh, on the road to 30K. On the road to 30K, people. Yeah, please, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 30K, yeah? Will Tyreek Magee get another opportunity? We don't know. But we will see, people. We'll certainly see.